We're back down here in the U.S. Gulf Coast on this refinery, working with the clients that had purchased our robotic total station, 3D laser scanner, the Connect AR application, checking their progress, getting their feedback, seeing the tremendous strides they made. It's awesome to hear them talk about the productivity gains they've achieved with our Trimble products.
There's 900,000 feet of pipe. There's multiple units, structures, elevations from subground to 300 foot in the air. There's so many pieces and parts out there. Well, we can have 2,000-3,000 people on this job site, and everybody has to have their piece that they're working today. They're working this week. So with all those moving pieces, we have so much you got to share with each individual as they come in and they try and become active in that area.
So I'm just scanning the QR code now, put my model in place. We can see the different pieces, the components in the model, whether it's pipe, steel, supports, cable tray. You can turn the transparency up and down. And you have your piping class. If you need paint systems, that could be all put in there. Tells you what area, the discipline we have in.
We can have everything in the palm of our hand. We don't have to make trips to the office, waste time, search up, look up. Everything within the palm of our hands. And it's not just a feature for just limited people, it's actually a feature for everybody into the field. So
on this job with the augmented reality solution, we used it for that progress auditing like I was mentioning before, seeing if stuff is installed, isn't installed. And I can say with a very strong confidence, this job being one of the larger jobs that we've had is probably the most accurately tracked job that we've had ever.
The technology is now, like the data is like right there for them. Everything is there for them when they need it. We have the scheduled data feeding into 3D models. We're able to take Excel files of all the data, whether it's the area, the discipline, and load it into say a model, and then send that model out into the field.
Exciting stuff about Trimble and our platforms being interoperable with multiple platforms in this industry. Some of their CAD and Revit files obviously were used to design the facility, lay out the piping systems, the electrical systems, structural systems. We were able to take that data into our layout tool, the Field Link software on our RTS 873 layout tool.
But I believe it's somewhere like 22,000 supports that we put in on this job site. The rate at which we were able to mark out simple things like supports was somewhere in the range of tenfold of standard production.
As general foremen, we try to stay ahead of our guys. We're able to pull up these systems on the ARs, walk them down, see what we're gonna need, any material and stuff like that, if everything's on site. Actually seeing either handrail collisions, steel collisions, maybe orientation of a valve colliding with the handrail. It gave us a jump start rather than run into an issue and taking a couple of days to get answers back and already have an answer, already be prepared for it, and get the guys straight to work. Saved us time, material, manpower. Also reduce the risk of anybody getting injured. Go and do some unnecessary work that you don't really need to be doing.
I was one of the persons that was able to work with Spot. We were able to send it to missions, do like more than one scan. And instead of us having to move the equipment around, we basically send Spot to do a whole mission. It could catch from 2 or 3 scans to maybe 10 scans and then puts everything together. And like I said, instead of us having to move the equipment around, Spot did everything.
Is to take advantage and try and utilize, put these things to the test to see what they bring to the industry to help find ways to make us more efficient and more effective on an international scale of doing heavy industrial construction.